you so you don't have to travel to Malibu. Not that you wouldn't want to, but you don't have to. It's amazing, Barefoot Dreams. Check it out. Speaking of amazing, how many times you've been in the house and didn't want to dig into a greasy toolbox to tighten someone's training wheels or that loose screw that's in a chair? Well, guess what? Bionic Grip has got you covered. This is the 13-in-1 wrench by Bionic Grip, and it's got an automatic grip, and that clearance price is under $20. The easy pay on this is $6.66. Your item number is V37346. Let's run through some colors while you're going to figure out which one you want. We have blue. We have 600 remaining in blue. We have red, 550 remain in red, and 300 in the yellow. Over 40,000 of these wrenches have been sold. It's a really great deal. And guess what? You're saving $16 if you get it today. So basically you're spending $19, but you're saving $16, over 40% savings. How many things could you fix without worrying about the size of a screw or a millimeter or metric system? You wouldn't have to worry about it. And these two, this team of a father and son created this wonderful item. And I'm gonna bring on my guest, Howard Irvine, who's a home improvement expert who's standing by. He's got the red, I got the blue. Let's get to work, Howard.
Yes, it's an amazing tool because it's unlike any other tool in your toolbox because it has these 4 jaws that come in equally. So they grip 4 sides of every nut and bolt. As soon as you squeeze the handles together, it sizes instantly, and so it doesn't matter if it's standard or it's metric. You can go to whatever size you want, from 13 different sizes, from a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, from 13 millimeters to 20 millimeters. And it sizes instantly from that small one to that large one. And then you've got a rock solid grip on there. But it actually goes to more than actually 13 sizes because some things have gotten some coats of paint on them or some rust on them. And there you see, being open on the end, it allows you to get onto those fittings if you're doing a plumbing job, like replacing the faucet. I had 4 kids, so I was constantly changing from putting the bike together to taking the training wheels off, putting them back on for the next kid, adjusting the seat. Here you see in those jaws coming in on all 4 sides. And notice I said the sides, not the corners. That's important because normal wrenches have to have a little play so they can go on and off the bolt, and they can round the corners of nuts and bolts off, which makes it nearly impossible to use a normal wrench on it. This one grips the sides. It doesn't need the corners. So even if the bolts and nuts have been rounded off, you can still grip it with the Bionic Grip because it has that serrated jaws. It takes you to those pipes, those plumbing projects that you want to work on easily, sort of like a pipe wrench. But now you have something much more versatile because you can use it on the nuts and the bolts. And again, made in the USA, lifetime guarantee. You know you're getting a quality tool when it's backed by a lifetime guarantee and made in the USA. I love it. It weighs less than a pound, rubberized grips. I can stick it in my pocket, and I've got an entire toolbox with me in one. And I know I've got the right size. Here you see it going from one to the next, instantly, immediately. So you don't have to worry. You know, we buy things today and have to put them together, and maybe it's standard, maybe it's metric. I can't tell looking at that size there what it is. I don't have to worry. If I have the Bionic Grip, I know I've got the right size. It goes from the smallest, medium, largest instantly. Did you see how fast? There's no knobs or slides or adjustments to make. Just squeezing the handles together, and that patented gripping action takes care of the rest. You see those jaws coming in? It's an incredible thing, invented by that father and son team that you mentioned. There's nothing quite like it on the market.
You're right, Howard. So look, I want to tell you this story. I was changing the terminals in my battery, and I had to replace it, and one of the batteries was stripped from the last time I put it in, and I knew, oh, it's going to be a headache, and I actually encountered it again. And I had to try to get an entirely different tool and get it to work and then get it off, and I busted my knuckles trying to get it off. This is something where it wouldn't even matter if it was stripped or not, because it's just going to say, okay, is this what you want me to take off? I can do that, and I have the grip to do that. And I like what you said about the teeth here and the edges, because let me show this. You can see here, it knows where to go. I'm sorry, I messed that up for our camera, sorry. And you can see, look, it just knows where to go. It doesn't matter what the size is, and you don't have to dig into your toolbox and figure out, well, what is this, what is that? My mom loves to say every house has a junk drawer, and that's where we have our screwdrivers and hammers and all the things like that, and wrenches. You only need this. It wouldn't even be a junk drawer. It's just the Bionic drawer, because you just need this.
That's right. Take it in your pocket after the junk drawer. I keep one in the kitchen junk drawer because it's easy with the screwdriver and the hammer and the duct tape. Those are the things to fix everything around the house. And here's one of those rounded off bolts. It was brass, And like you said, those ones on the batteries tend to round off because they have that acid from the battery around them. And now you don't have to worry. You can get in there and grip that rock solid. There it is on the pipes. I have a copper pipe here. So if you're doing those plumbing projects, you can grip it and you're not worried about it slipping. As soon as you squeeze those handles together, that patented gripping action and the teeth on these jaws grip that round and you get rock solid. So you'll be able to do whatever plumbing project, whatever bolts and nuts that are loose or need assembled. I mean, Christmas is coming soon. This is a great gift for anybody, even the real DIYer that has every tool under the sun. If they don't have a Bionic Grip, they don't have anything like a Bionic Grip.
Right. Yeah, it's simple, because look, why would you take a whole tool chest full of things when I can just do this, especially if if I have a honey-do list. Exactly, or I'm going over to my grandmother's house, wherever it is. Or like you said, you feel empowered to do it yourself. I'm gonna go through some colors again. We have blue, we have red, and we have yellow. I like this yellow because it almost has like a little kitcheny, bright, sunny, lemony feel to it. But that clearance price, it's $19.99. It's under $20 for something that you can fix for yourself, and you don't have to have a handy person around. You could actually be your handy hero. Your item number is V37346. Howard, I'm gonna give you some grip, my brother. Thank you.
All right, good seeing you.
I will see you next time, my friend.
All right, take care.
Wow, that's super handy. That's gonna be great in the kitchen.